Let's talk about Luke 11, chapter 11, verses 33 through 36. And so we'll start with verse 33. Jesus says, "No one, when he has lit a lamp, puts it in a secret place or under a basket, but on a lampstand, that those who come in may see the light." So imagine lighting a lamp and hiding it. Does that make sense? It's like having a bright light but keeping it in a secret place. Jesus uses this simple idea to talk about something deeper: the teachings and actions of God. If God's wisdom is like a shining lamp, it should be out in the open, not hidden away. Think about how sometimes, even when Jesus openly shared his teachings and miracles, some people resisted accepting them. Moving on to Luke 11, verse 34. It says, "The lamp of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is good, your whole body also is full of light. But when your eye is bad, your body also is full of darkness." Now, Jesus shifts the focus to our eyes. It's like saying our eyes are the lamps of our bodies. If our eyes are good, meaning if we see things clearly and understand God's truth, then our whole being is filled with light. But if our eyes, which represent our understanding, are clouded or misguided, then darkness creeps in. Imagine it as spiritual blindness, a heart that can't perceive the light of God's wisdom. This ties back to those who misunderstood Jesus' miracles or lived hypocritically. They ignored the light right in front of them. And moving on to Luke chapter 11, verse 35, which says, "Therefore take heed that the light which is in you is not darkness." That's what Jesus said. So living in darkness could be because there's no light source, or the light could be within us, but we have the inability to see the light. Jesus warns against having darkness within ourselves. He cautions that what we think is light might actually be darkness. This is a call to self-reflection. The call urges us to ensure that the light within us is genuinely from God and not distorted. It's a powerful reminder to check our hearts from any hidden darkness. And so moving on to Luke chapter 11, verse 36, which says, "If then your whole body is full of light, having no part dark, the whole body will be full of light, as when the bright shining of a lamp gives you light." Now, Jesus paints a beautiful picture. If our entire being is filled with the light of God's word, which has no part in darkness, it's like a room brilliantly lit by a lamp. When we truly understand and live by God's wisdom, we're not walking in the darkness of spiritual blindness or hypocrisy. It's an invitation to let God's light flood every corner of our lives. It dispels any shadows. So then, as we conclude, let's connect the dots. Jesus isn't just talking about lamps, he's talking about our hearts. When God's wisdom shines brightly within us, our whole perspective changes. It's not just about seeing clearly, it's about living in the light. It's an invitation to transform ourselves It's an invitation to transform ourselves by embracing God's truth, letting it illuminate every aspect of our lives. So today we've journeyed from the image of a lamp to the deeper meaning of spiritual clarity and darkness within. The message is clear. Let God's light shine within you, dispelling any darkness, and walk in the brilliance of his wisdom. So spread this word. I learn about the Bible from God, Abba, who teaches me through David Guzik's enduring word. God has blessed the world with Pastor Guzik's commentary, which I absorb and share. Have a good day.